I still don't know what happened that day. I've tried to tell myself it was just my imagination, that there had to be some logical explanation. But deep down, I know the truth. Something was in that house, and it knew I was there. It started as a normal hike, just me, the trees, and miles of quiet trail. I had been on this path before, but that day something was different. A smaller path branched off the main trail, barely visible through the undergrowth. It looked old, untouched, and at the entrance there was something strange. Stones, carefully arranged in a circle. I should have turned back. Instead, I stepped over them. The second I did, the forest changed. The air grew heavy, thick, like I was walking through water. The wind stopped. The trees, they felt wrong, like they were leaning toward me. Then, through the clearing, I saw it. An enormous mansion hidden where no house should be. Its windows were shattered, its wooden exterior rotting, yet something about it still felt alive. The front door hung slightly open, and then the wind picked up again. Only this time it was whispering. Not the rustling of leaves, not the distant sound of air moving through the trees. Actual whispering. And it was coming from inside the mansion. I don't know why I did it. Maybe it was curiosity, maybe it was something else. But I stepped inside. The air was thick with dust, the smell of something long forgotten. A grand staircase stood in the center, its steps warped and broken. Old furniture, still in place, sat covered in sheets. It was like the house had been abandoned in a hurry. Then, the front door slammed shut behind me. I spun around, my pulse hammering. No wind, no explanation, just the silence pressing in around me. And then, the lights turned on. There was no power in that house. No way those bulbs could have worked. But there they were, flickering, buzzing, casting long shadows across the room. Then the whispering started again, clearer now, closer. And that's when I saw it. A figure, at the top of the stairs, not moving, not breathing, just watching. I blinked, and suddenly it was at the bottom, right in front of me. I stumbled backward, my breath coming in short gasps. The air around me shifted, like something unseen was pressing against my skin. And then the piano, untouched for years, played a single haunting note. That's when I ran. I bolted for the door, yanking it open so hard I nearly fell. The second I crossed the threshold, the air felt lighter. The weight, the suffocating presence, it was gone. But before I could catch my breath, I looked back, and the mansion wasn't there. Just trees, just silence, like it had never existed at all. I don't know what I walked into that day. I don't know if that house was ever real, or if I had stepped into something I was never meant to find. But I do know this. Some places hide for a reason. Some doors shouldn't be opened. And if you ever find a path in the woods that wasn't there before, don't follow it, because you might not come back the same.